Yeousch!
So I was playing this game of TDM on Battlefield 3 Friday before I went to the cottage, and something popped into my head. Something made me think, like, why don't I like Call of Duty anymore? And it's not the lag. I mean, that's an issue all in itself, but that doesn't change the fact that the game has potential and the game can be fun. But I'm sitting there thinking, what do all great games have in common? What is it that makes you keep playing a game, makes you love a game, makes you love a franchise? And honestly, the one thing, it's not graphics, it's not even gameplay, it's immersion. That one word, that one single word, immersion, that makes you feel like you're actually in a real world or in a real universe, so to speak. Like games like Skyrim, Fallout, they are RPGs, so their immersion is fantastic. You feel like you are changing the game as you play, the world as you play, the people interact with you. Grand Theft Auto being out today. Grand Theft Auto, one of the most immersive franchises ever made. There is more to do in Grand Theft Auto than there is to do in real life. If you really wanted to, you could sit there and watch 4 hours of TV on Grand Theft Auto. And Battlefield has that. Honestly, this game right here, most of this game, these guys were holding down in this northern building up in the corner where they spawn at the start. And it didn't feel like we were just going against a bunch of campers like it would in Call of Duty if guys were holding down a building. This felt like a battle. This was intense action. This was game, the game was back and forth for a while. And really, I used to hate suppression, and I might even kind of miss it a bit when it comes to Battlefield 4, because the suppression really adds to the immersion of Battlefield. It's what makes Battlefield, at least Battlefield 3, since it's not in any other Battlefields, it's what makes Battlefield 3 feel like you're actually part of an epic battle, or you're part of a real platoon of men, that you're making a difference on a battlefield. You get shot at, that suppression kicks in, it startles you, you don't know what to do, so you go around the corner. Jesus, I'm all over the place. You go around the corner and you get that feeling like, holy shit, I was so close to dying. Where when you look at a game like Call of Duty, it's completely lost its immersion. That is, World at War was the last time, in my opinion, that the story, the single player story of Call of Duty had that real immersive feel, that felt like you were part of something. And Modern Warfare 2 was probably the last multiplayer for Call of Duty that made you feel like you were part of something. All the epicness in Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer is what made it the most popular, and it's probably still going to go down as the best Call of Duty to date. But that feeling of Harriers in the air and helicopters and an AC-130, that was immersive. That was, holy fuck, I've got to get to cover. I've got to do something to try to get down this air support. It made you feel like you were part of a battle. While nowadays, the Call of Duty stories, they just seem rehashed. They seem chopped up, just random mixes of every other Call of Duty. And then the multiplayer is just lacking. The maps aren't immersive enough, and the feeling that you're, participating in something almost real isn't there when it comes to Call of Duty anymore. And I got a feeling Call of Duty Ghosts is going to change this with its multiple class things and the semi-destructive environments. It's going to add a little immersive and make you feel like you're part of a battle again, make you feel like you're doing something in a real universe. And that is the thing that I find is lacking the most in the first-person genre. Really, when I think of immersive first-person games, I think of Halo for its single-player storyline. There is not a story that can really compare to the Halo storyline, in my opinion, when it comes to first-person shooters. And for first-person multiplayers, there is nothing that can really compare to the immersiveness and the epicness that is Battlefield. Even on a 12v12 console, you know, playing on console 12v12, this still feels epic sometimes. This still feels immersive. This still feels like you are part of an actual war, part of a real universe. And that is something that is lacking in the first-person genre, and I want to know your opinion. So if you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment. Until next time, this is Fatedlime, signing off. And don't forget your opinions.